It's been an incredibly intense, emotional roller coaster of a month here in New York. We've gone ups and down as the negotiations has been frantic and tense, and we're here on the final day here. And late last night, we thought we'd had a breakthrough. We thought that there was a consensus in the room to move forward on agreement, and now we're quite concerned going into the final afternoon that it looks like we may not get the agreement that we'd hoped for.
Some states have started saying that they want more time, so we're waiting to see what's going to happen this afternoon and whether they're going to conclude the session this afternoon and whether they're going to be requesting more time. What's really positive about it, and what there is definitely a huge momentum around, is that we have a very large majority of states who have agreed that the arms trade needs to be brought under control and needs to be regulated against rules around international humanitarian law and international human rights law. That's a first for conventional arms, so it's a very big step forward.
It's not just the United States. Russia made a similar intervention. India last night made a similar intervention. And right the way through the process, there has been a small number of states who have not shared the common view. So we've had the likes of Iran, Syria, North Korea, Egypt, Venezuela, Cuba. They've been constantly raising their concerns. Those concerns are different from the majority view, but in a consensus process, everybody's views are important. Okay. Strict controls on the use and sale and transfer of conventional weapons are essential to protect human rights. In our own research, 60% of all of the people that suffer human rights violations have those rights violated by using conventional weapons, at gunpoint, for example.
At the moment, there aren't any global regulations on the arms trade. We have global regulations on everything from bananas to iPods, but nothing on the deadly machine guns that kill people every day. The arms trade treaty is urgent, it's beyond urgent. We should have had it years ago, but we definitely need it now. The weapons that flood in some of the world's worst conflict zones every day around the world and ends up in the hands of human rights abusers, that needs to stop. It's time to turn off the tap, and the arms trade treaty is the opportunity for states to make that happen.
For them, they are concerned that any agreement reached here at the United Nations will have an impact on their right to acquire weapons within the United States. Now, I can categorically tell you that that is not the case. The treaty only deals with the international transfer, the movement of weaponry internationally over borders. It has absolutely nothing to do with state sovereign rights to maintain whatever guns within their society they want. It's absolutely not back to square one. They've made tremendous progress here by setting a clear set of principles, a draft agreement that has the majority view of the vast majority of states here. So that process will continue. We have a set of ideas, a set of rules, a set of principles, a standard now that is accepted, that it is no longer acceptable to sell weapons to serious human rights violators.